بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. In this topic, we are going to speak about the indefinite integral. This is the second part of calculus. The first part was about the derivatives. You were given a function and we need to find the change of rate or derivative of the function. The integral is the reverse process of the derivative. You will be given the derivative and you will be asked to find the original function or the antiderivative of the function. To give the formal definition for this one, a function f is called antiderivative of a function f small f on a given open interval. F prime of x equal to f of x for all x in the interval. This is the condition or the definition of the antiderivative. If the given function capital F is called the derivative or the antiderivative of a given function f prime, the derivative of the capital F equal to small f over all or for all x in the given interval. This process of finding the antiderivative is called the integration. So the process of finding antiderivative or integration. Process of finding the original function, sometimes called the original function or the antiderivative of the given function of the sum derivative function is called the integration. So in general, say that d by dx f d by dx of a given function capital F equal to f of x, then the integration, this is the sign for the integration of x dx equal to f x plus c. Since we have indefinite integral, we must have this constancy added for any function. To explain the idea of this constancy, let's have this example. Find the derivative. number one, f of x equal to 2x squared minus 3x plus 5. The derivative for this function, f prime, let me write it as capital F since we are using this one. The derivative is f prime or f of x equal to, let me write it as f prime is equal to 4x minus 3. Second one, number two, g of x equal to x squared minus ax minus 7. Now the derivative for this one, g prime of x equal to 4x minus 3 again. Third one, h. 2x squared minus 3x minus 7. So the derivative for this function is equal to 4x minus 3. You can see from these three examples, the derivative of f is 4x minus 3. Derivative of g equal to 4x minus 3. Derivative of h is 4x minus 3. Then the question will be, what is the integration or what is the antiderivative for 4x minus 3? Is it capital F or capital G or capital H? Which one of them? Now the question is, what is the original function? What is the antiderivative for this one, 4x minus 3? Can you say it is F or G or H? Which one of them? So to find the integration for this, because it is indefinite, indefinite means there is no limit for this one. I will say it is 2x squared minus 3x. 2x squared minus 3x. I'm going to explain how can you find this one. It's 2x squared minus 3x. But since the three functions give me the same derivative, the only difference is in the constant. Or I should change the constant in the last one. Let me choose 10, for example, there. Any different. The only difference is in the constant. So we are using general constant, we say it is plus c. C, it means any constant. So with any constant, this will be fine. It will be okay. So the antiderivative for 4x minus 3 is 2x squared minus 3x plus some constant. And that's why we are adding this in the formula there. It is capital F of x plus constant. Constant C is arbitrary. Any constant can be, but it will be okay. It is fine. So it is 2x squared minus 3x plus c because I have indefinite integral. And as I said, indefinite, because I mean there is no limit for the integration. Open. Later on, we are going to speak about the definite integral, where it will be restricted between two values. Now for some properties of the integration. Of indefinite integral. Number one, integration of c multiplied by f of x dx is equal to c multiplied by the integration of the function. We can take the constant outside. Number 2, integration of the function f plus or minus g of f of x, this is dx, plus or minus of g of x dx. Now to find the integration for a function, let's say we start with a polynomial. We know that the derivative of x to power n is equal to n multiplied by x minus 1. This will give me the integration of x to power n dx. For the derivative, we are writing we multiply the function by the power and deduct 1. It is n multiplied by x to power n minus 1. So for the integration, since the integration is the reverse of the derivative, keep this in mind. Integration, the process of integration is the reverse of the derivative. So x to power n, to find the integration for x to power n, since for the derivative we deduct, for the integration we add. It is x to power n plus 1. It is the reverse of the derivative. For the derivative, we take 1 minus 1. For the integration, we add 1. And also, for the derivative, we multiplied by the power. For the integration, we divide. It is n plus 1. X to power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. And since this is indefinite, we add c. This will be the main rule for the integration of polynomials. If I have power, we add 1 to the power divided by n plus 1, provided that n is not equal to minus 1. We have to be careful about this case. Because if n equal to minus 1, I will have n minus 1 or minus 1 plus 1 in the denominator that is undefined. We have to take care of this case, and that will be a special case. We are going to speak about it later on. So it is x to the power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1 plus constant c. Let's take some examples. Evaluate the integrals. Integration of x squared plus 2x minus 1 dx. Integration means add 1 to the power. This is add 1 there. Add 1, and this, the last one, it is x to power 0. The constant means x to power 0. So the integration for the first one is equal to x to power is 2 plus 1 divided by 2 plus 1. Add 1 to the power and divide by that one, by the power. Plus 2 multiplied by x to power 1 plus 1 divided by 1 plus 1. Minus 1 multiplied by x to power 0 plus 1 divided by 0 plus 1. Plus some constant c, because this is indefinite. So the integration is equal to x to power 3 divided by 3 plus 2 multiplied by x squared divided by 2 minus x to power 1 plus constant c. This is the integration or the original function for the function x squared plus 2x minus 1. Or just I can write it as 1/3 x to power 3 plus this will cancel with this one, x squared minus x plus the constant c. This is the idea of the integration. Add 1 to the power for the polynomial. Number 2, integration of x multiplied by 1 plus x squared dx. I have multiplication, so I have to open the bracket. And we have to be careful, this is not equal to integration of x multiplied by integration of 1 plus x squared. We cannot distribute the integration if I have multiplication of two functions. I can distribute if I have plus or minus, but not product or division. So this one equal to integration of x multiplied by 1 is x plus x multiplied by x squared is x to the power 3 dx. Now integrate. This is equal to integration of, or not integration, integration of x to the power 1, just add 1 to the power. I will have x to the power 1 plus 1 is 2 divided by 2 plus 3 plus 1 is 4, so this is x to the power 4 divided by 4 plus some constancy, and that's it. X squared divided by 2 plus x to the power 4 divided by 4 plus constant c. One more example. Number 3. Integration of 1 plus 3x to the power 3 divided by x to the power 2 dx. We have to simplify it. This can be written as integration of x to the power minus 2. The denominator I can write it as x to the power minus 2 multiplied by 1 plus 3x to the power 3 dx. Now open the bracket and then integrate. So this is equal to integration of x to the power minus 2 multiplied by 1 is x to the power minus 2 plus 3 x to the power minus 2 times x to the power 3 is x to the power 1 dx. Now integrate, add 1 there and add 1 to the second term for the integration. Then I will have x to the power minus 2 plus 1 is minus 1 divided by minus 1 divided by the power plus 3 multiplied by x to the power 1 plus 1 is 2 divided by 2 plus the constancy. So this is minus x to the power minus 1 plus 3 over 2 x to the power 2 plus the constancy. This is the integration. So this is the idea of the indefinite integral. We need just to find the antiderivative of the function, but since this is indefinite, we add c to the answer.